Is the camera on? Great. Amazing. Tremendous. Welcome to the ninth house. I'm Donald Trump. And I'm going to give you one of the most amazing videos on YouTube. It's gonna be amazing. Believe me. All the other YouTube videos, they're fake videos. They're fake YouTubers. They're fake news. Alright? I am the real Donald Trump. And I'm gonna give you 5 things I have common with spirituality. Believe me. Welcome to the ninth house, guests, and potential subscribers. If you would like to become a spiritual resident, go ahead and click that subscribe button for the latest ninth house content and updates. I'm your host, Victor Eves, bringing you the new 5 things Donald Trump has in common with spirituality. Now I know what you're thinking. How in the hell can you connect Donald Trump with spirituality? Let me explain. Alright, so to kind of give you an idea of not just what I'm talking about, but who is doing the talking, I will tell you a little bit about myself, me being a result taker of the Myers-Briggs test. I am an INFP. What does that mean? I do not judge. That's where the P comes in. I am a perceiver. So, I don't see things as right or wrong per se. I don't see things as good or bad per se. But instead, I look for a deeper spiritual meaning in a lot of things. So when I talk about Donald Trump, I'm not simply saying, oh, that guy is spiritual. But what I'm essentially saying, or what I mean by that, is that I see something spiritual about that man, just as I see something spiritual about the man on a street corner. There is a meaning about everything, behind everything, and of everything, if you know how to look for it. You create your own reality, so why not make it a positive one? So, without further ado, 5 things Donald Trump has in common with spirituality. Number 1, he speaks his truth, even if it takes his neck. Donald Trump doesn't seem to be afraid to say whatever it is that's on his mind. It might be the right thing, or it might be the wrong thing. It might be political facts, or it might just be fake news. Believe me, whichever it may be, at the time he spoke it, or wrote it on Twitter, if it wasn't on a teleprompter, odds are it was on his heart. His twisted, demented, pussy-grabbing heart. Wink, wink. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he doesn't lie or cozy up to his racist supporters. Oh, I love black people. I love them. I love them.
Trump, how can you say that?
I mean, they're alright. They're just okay.
What?
No, I don't care much for black people. They're just not, they're not amazing enough. I need quality, high quality. Okay, maybe I just have to throw this whole point out the window because Trump is not a very good example. But my point is this: speak your truth, even if it takes your neck. Because according to the spiritual community, this will only help open up your throat chakra and means to communicate creatively as long as you're aligned with your own personal truth and not someone else's. Point number 2. He speaks his belief into existence. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you might have heard of this famous quote by now:
"We will make America great again."
Whatever that means. Donald Trump, during his campaign, implied that he would do a lot as president. He declared it so much that people around were curious about what he could do for them. For a lot of people, It was a mystery to see what he had planned up his sleeve like a magician. They didn't even care if he had a plan or not. They just somehow figured that somehow he was going to make America great again. It was almost as if the slogan had taken a life of its own. Some people even speculate that they think that Trump didn't even want to be president. Again, Trump is probably not a good example, but my point is that it is said that speech has a lot to do with manifestation. Just as it is described in Genesis chapter 1 and verse 3, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. We, as creators ourselves, have the ability to speak our reality into existence. However, due to our level of consciousness, it won't come as fast. With the right amount of belief, consistency, and dedication behind these thoughts, however, manifestation will surely arrive to those who speak it often enough. Point number 3. He carries himself as he sees himself, with dominance and importance. Trump is a big deal. Believe me, because he told me to believe him. Please, tell me you heard about this famous Trump shake that has had every world leader coached on how to handle him when he shakes their hands. The Prime Minister of Canada even has a special defense mechanism against it in case he ever tried to grab his pussy. Wait, guys do have pussies, right? Because I don't know, I'm a spiritual being, and we don't have gender where I come from. Okay, once again, Trump is probably not a good example of this, as he's more of a house cat with a large lion's shadow behind him. But you know where I'm getting at. It's one thing to know about confidence, it's another thing to speak or even teach about confidence. But to be about confidence is truly one who can attract great opportunities from his or her environment. Something as simple as looking someone in the eye when you speak with them and shaking hands with a firm grip goes a long way in not only affirming your validation onto others, but in the long run it builds a healthy, confident connection with those you come in contact with. This is a hard thing to do for many of us, even those of us so-called spiritual people. But connection is what spirituality is all about. Point number 4. He surrounds himself with like-minded individuals. Alright, I don't even know why I'm featuring Trump in this video. Surrounding yourself with racists is not one who is spiritual. If anything, it's detrimental. Hatred in any shape or form will never benefit you. It's of low vibration and lacking of source energy, which is light, love, and liberty. You know what, Trump? You're fired. Surround yourself with those who are positive, beneficial to your cause, and will keep you motivated to succeed. As one quote goes, no man's an island. There will be times you'll want to give up and give in, but with the right team, they'll never let you down. There will be times when the journey is too hard, but that's why you have others to help carry your load. It is said that you are the company that you keep. Birds of a feather flock together. So why not find your place among eagles and spread your wings? Once again, I'm your host, Victor Eves from the 9th House, bringing you more content every other day. Subscribe if you don't want to miss that. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, I think we're done here. That means I could take my toupee off, right? I could take it off. Yeah. Alright. Great job, guys.